Welcome to the 1 Minute Apologist. We interview the world's leading apologists to provide credible answers to curious questions. Lenny, what is the most important question in apologetics?
That's a great question.
Well, it's your question.
That's right. You know, a lot of people look for a silver bullet in apologetics. What can I say? Well, here's the question that I think is the most important. Why do you believe what you believe? A lady came to my door, Jehovah's Witness, with her daughter. Now, I wasn't home at the time. My son answered the door. And my son knows that you never turn these people away. So he said, can you come back on Saturday? Because my dad will be home on Saturday. And that's because Saturday was my birthday. He hadn't bought me anything yet. So he gave me the Jehovah's Witness. But she came back. We started talking about the existence of God, standard stuff that you would always do. And I stopped her and I said, have you always been a witness? She says, no. I said, why did you choose Jehovah's Witnesses? There's so many faiths out there. And she tells me this story about her older brother who had a mental health issue. She said she loved her brother, but her brother would do things that were very, very bad, wicked in fact. So wicked that when he died in his 30s, she knew that he couldn't be in heaven. Yet she loved her brother, and she didn't want to think of him in hell. So she tells me all of this, and she starts on a 2-year trek to look at the various faiths in the world. And then, of course, she finds the Jehovah's Witnesses who don't believe in hell. They believe in annihilation, soul sleep. Now, I could have gone on with her and talked about Granville Sharp's rule of Greek and how a God versus God and all these things. But is that really going to hit where she's itching? No. So what I did was I had the ability to change the conversation and start talking about God's grace, Jesus' forgiveness, what the responsibilities are for those who can understand the gospel versus what the responsibilities are for the children or those with mental impairments who come to God with a faithful heart, even if they've done bad things. It changed the conversation drastically. So what's the most important question in apologetics? Why do you believe what you believe? Listen to their response. That lady is no longer the Jehovah's Witness, the other. She's a person. I can feel for her and I can talk to her as a person. That's the key. It's not putting another notch on your Bible. It's saving the individual. And you need to be able to relate with them for that.